here once again, people. Welcome to yet another Qtest space exploration thing. Yeah, I've had a little period of checking out random Qtest stuff, so bear with me as we go back and check out some random Qtest stuff that I haven't really been able to find up until this point. Now I've kind of gotten a bunch of different random garbage, so we're going to check it out. Basically, this time is actually a rather significant one. This is the Qtest Monster Patcher 0.01 by Obstellar. I think that's his name. But yeah, this is basically the Monster Patcher. It basically allows you to put a monster into your Quake level. It basically replaces the double-barreled shotgun with the various enemy that you want, and it's basically it works through basically using headset and whatnot. It's basically a very simple hack, basically to get the monsters in there, something that its software really didn't think was kind of included, and people were very quick to figure out and try and get in there. So yeah, this was basically its software messing up a bit, releasing the enemy files along with everything else, and because of that, everyone kind of jumped on it, and we ended up getting, well, what we kind of got. We got a lot of different monsters that we can check out here. Now, the setup for it isn't exactly nice because, like I said, everyone's going to require me to swap it out with a double-barreled shotgun. So basically, each individual enemy is its own individual thing. So yeah, needless to say, it's not exactly like I can just do them all at once. I have to do each one at one time. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna start just going through this list. I'm gonna have to do QMP1. And there we are. It basically just put in the Rotfish. It's the first one that we're checking out according to this list. So now I'm gonna have to swap over. It's gonna be an absolute pain to do everything. So bear with me as I have to swap between things. I wish it wasn't in DOSBots. It would make it a lot easier just to load up programs, but because it's not, I have to swap back and forth between all these different executed things. Have to get past the license thing, and it's only for test 1. Rather weird, but yeah, it only modifies test 1. So here we are. Now we're looking for a double-barreled shotgun, which is right there, and yet it's not changed. What? What? Game? I'm amazed at your inability to change anything. What happened? Why didn't it change? This is strange. I thought I figured it out. I was so happy. I had my life happiness. I could finally fight some enemies. But now, instead, I don't. Okay, why isn't it working? This doesn't make any sense. Why isn't it working? It said it was working. It looked like it was working. So why is it not working? That's a good question, ain't it? Let's see here. Let's load up again. I'm gonna try and see the maps, and then it's QBP, I think it is. I forget the word. Probably Quake Monster Patcher, so QMP, yep. All I want to do is QMP. Yeah, it doesn't look like it actually modified anything. It looks like it was the same timestamp as before. So, why? No, wait, it did. That doesn't make sense then. Yeah, as you see here, I'm able to do this, and it should put in the monster. That basically is what I kind of got. Now if I do QMP1, put in monster fish, what is it, use this to go back to the original, how do you get back to the original directory? I thought it was you use this, use that, and it would get you back to the original directory. That could actually be rather useful to know, especially since I need to kind of switch back and forth. How do you get out of a directory? Getting out of directory in DOS. I need that, how do you do that one? I thought, like I said, I thought it was the boss key. I thought it was you use that and you get in and out. So man, I guess I could use the CD command. Wouldn't that work? And then like CD C. No. So how in God's name do I switch back? How does one get back out of a directory? That's pretty important, people. I swear I'm gonna go kind of crazy now. I just want wait, is it CD backslash? Okay, there we are. CD with a backslash. Okay, and now we should be able to load up Quakey. Let's see. This should actually work, hopefully. Map test 1. That's the one that's modified, and it should just be right there. But it's not working. It's not working, people. Maybe it's just a Rotfish that's a problem? Let's see if I change it to a different enemy. CD maps. And then let us do QMP, QMP 2. Put in Monster Wizard. Timestamp says that it was changed. Let's see here. We're going to do now. See? Wait, how's one get back? It's a backslash, but how does one do it? CD. Oh, it's CD backslash. Never mind. CD backslash. Okay, and now we just do Quake, and hopefully that will do something. Map test 1. Okay, this ain't working at all. Game? You were supposed to change. You're not doing anything. This monster patcher is not working at all for me. That's depressing. I got a monster patcher. I have a monster patcher. It's there. It looks like it should work. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I have no idea. But yeah. That makes logical sense that it should be there. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. CD maps, and then what's zap? Zip zap. What in God's name is this? I think this is just load up the files, is it? Yeah, it's just a hex editor. I don't want that. Yeah, it should be pretty simple. I mean, I'm not seeing what I'm doing wrong. It seems like it's almost like it's not loading the the files that needs to load. Yeah, see, it's not doing anything. It's like when I extracted it, it's still not recognizing it as its own separate modified files. I wonder if I get rid of id1, move out id1, what happens? This is a stupid idea, but what happens if I move out id1 so that way it doesn't have something to overwrite with? Then I want to do CD maps QMP 1 CD backslash, and then we're going to do Quake. This is just a simple one. I would have to like get it working better later, but I just want to see it work. I just want to see this freaking thing work right now. There we are! That's it. You needed to get rid of that in order for it to work fine. Now, the annoying thing about this whole thing is that I needed to like swap back and forth, and that means I won't really have my normal bindings that I kind of set up last time, because you need to like exec like a file after that, and it'd be too annoying to like have to exec that every time. because it's like you need to like type in like exec config, something like that. I just want to type in quick. I just want it to be quick this way. So yeah, here we are. Here's a rotfish. What the? What's that? That was it, people. That's a rotfish sound. What? I don't think enemies can injure me. But I can injure them! Okay. That's something. Let's restart. Let's do plus M look. And yeah, it's just a headset editor to replace this. Wow. There's our rotfish, everybody. So yeah, I got it working. And like I said, all you really need to do is extract everything from the id1, and then what you need to do is get rid of the id1 PAK, or else it won't work. It will still be trying to load that over what you see here. So you see the fish jib is really, really messed up. Like, it's really warped. Yeah, it looks horrible. But yeah, that's that. We got it working. So now all I need to do is cd maps, then I want to do qmp2, and then I want to do like cd / and then we'll do quake. So you see, much easier than trying to get back in and out. That's kind of why I'm doing it so simple and not like setting it up like how I normally would. Like I said, less inconvenient for me, but at the same time allows me to actually, you know, get at least look in there. I mean, it's really annoying because, you know, my config is not exactly the ideal, but... Okay, every monster has the same sounds or something. Hi! Hi there! As you see, enemies can't attack you, they just basically look at you and they go, "Ah," for some random reason. So, yeah, if you were expecting something exciting, yeah, not really. But as you see, the enemies can at least like move towards you. They you know, do make sound, at least some detection sound, I guess, and you can kill them. So as you see, this already makes them like better than like the early Doom tests or whatever, because you can actually kill the enemies and they see you. I mean, they're physical. But yeah, here's a Scrag. Is there another one, or is that like the only Scrag in the map? I kind of like. I'm curious if I like go over here, is there like another one? But yeah, there's basically one there. He doesn't really detect you until you kind of like walk near him because of how he's facing. Yeah, it seems like that's the only one in the map. So yeah, basically it replaced the double-barreled shotgun for the reason of it being right across from you and allowing you to like do whatever. Let's see here. Let's quit this. Let's do cd maps, my mistake, and then I want to do QMP3, which is now the dragon. Yeah, this one should be interesting. This is the dragon from Quake. Yeah, the dragon that was removed from the game and is not part of the actual version. Let's see how the dragon actually behaves. That should actually be interesting. I can imagine it making an "ah" sound. That seems to be the rule of thumb with this stuff. But at least it's there. Oh look, it's a freaking dragon. Well, people, we got a dragon. At least in its basic form. Function! It just freaked out. Okay, listen here. Do not look at the dragon. The dragon cannot do anything. So, yeah, needless to say, the dragon cannot do anything and will just totally crash your game. So, yeah, needless to say, not exactly the best. Is there like a no target function? There is a no target function. So if I do a map test 1, and then what I do is no target, so that way he doesn't just like alert and go, "ah" again. Now I can get up close to this guy. I'd see his face and the wings, and I can't really look around because I have really horrible bindings. But, yeah, there's our dragon. a dragon, which doesn't really work whatsoever, but is there. Yeah, it's the most broken of them all, is the dragon. He'll literally just crash the game as soon as he gets alerted. So, needless to say, not exactly the most useful, but it's there. Well, like I said, this is really what this one is about, is basically a leaked version of the monsters. It's something that's historical for being the first way people saw these things in the first place. And it's been something that I've been trying to figure out how to get working for quite a while. So, getting this thing is pretty nice. Monster Knight says will give us the Knight. Let's see here, CD back, and let's do Quake again. Somehow I imagine him making the same exact sound as everything else, but it's a Knight. Hi there! You look like a Knight. So you see, he's oh wow, he's actually swinging at me! And he's able to injure me! Oh god, he's able to injure me! Oh god, he's able to injure me! There's a Knight, and he's able to injure me! Okay, this makes him more dangerous than the Rotfish. Hi! So here we are. A Knight that's actually able to do stuff. So this is the most complex of the AI yet. Just need to shoot him a bunch, and eventually just falls down, flies. You see no real simple death animation. It just falls down very, very quick, very, very simple, very, very basic. But as you see, it works. And there we are with the Knight that actually dies. Amazing! So yeah, here is our solid enemy. Also interesting thing to note. The enemy body is solid. When I go on top of it, it's actually going to a different height. So Quake actually did have solid bodies in Qtest. They actually got rid of that in the final game apparently. That's actually interesting. As you see, I'm able to shoot the solid body. Solid bodies, you know, Gibbon 3, actually exist in some form in Qtest. Look at this. You can't really do anything with it, but yeah, the body actually existed in a solid form in Qtest. That's actually rather interesting to note. But yeah, that's another little detail to mention. Anyway, let's go back to our CD maps. We're getting used to this form. And we're going to do now QMP5, which is going to put in the Ogre. Of course, one of the most conventional of the enemies. Probably good to check it out. Let's see here. Yes, and let's do map test 1. And how well will his AI work? Will it be as good as the Knight? That was rather nice to see a Knight that actually did stuff. Hi there! Oh god, he shoots nails! As you see, he actually has like a much brighter skin. There we are, we're able to heal up luckily. So you see, he's able to chainsaw me, and he's able to shoot nails instead of a grenade launcher. So instead of a grenade launcher, he shoots just random nails at me. He hurts. So you see, there's no custom death messages yet. You just basically die. So as you see, there's nothing like that. It's the epic bus of Qtest. Yeah, there we are. Ogre. So you see, the mechanics are really, really horrible, but at least what's there, at least we're able to see the Ogre in his original format. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to see like a Shamble or anything, but at least we're able to see the, you know, Rotfish and Ogre. So yeah, there's the Ogre in his original format. And then we have CD maps, and I believe QMP, the last one's the demon one. Fiend. So QMP sits, that will put in the Fiend. Now I want to switch back to this, and we're going to check out the Fiend, which is going to be Quake. And we're going to look up this, we're going to do that, map test 1. I said this is exactly the most user-friendly, and oh my god, is he like floating in midair or something? He looks rather big. That's a big Fiend! Holy Jesus Christ, that's a big fiend! That fiend is really, really big, everybody! Why is he so big? Why is he so big? He crashed the game, he was so powerful! Listen, do not mess with the fiend, he's giant! My god, that was horrible! What type of fiend is that? This is the boss of Qtest, everybody! It's a lot like Doom, except I have to fight a giant fiend. Really, really giant. There we are, I killed the boss! That was a pretty easy boss fight. But, he's dead, I killed him. I did stuff. As you see, it crashes the game if he leaps at you, so, yeah, needless to say, not exactly the most ideal of, like, enemies. Could you, like, kill me? You're kind of making this awkward on me. It's like a freaking dinosaur over here. But yeah, needless to say, the Fiend doesn't really have, like, the best of AI. He's, like, there, but at the same time, he's not really able to do much. Like, you have to, like, move away from him for him to even, like, try and hit you. It's like, yeah, his leap attack's like it, and as you see, he's bound to basically just bump into you and crash the game. So yeah, you really do not want to mess with the Fiend too much. Actually, one more thing. Let's actually go back to CD maps, and then I want to do QMP, because we have the Knight, which was able to hit me as well. I want to go back to now CD. I want to see if there's like a death message for the Knight. See what exactly happens with the Knight if he tries to kill me. So they're very simple, very basic. Let's see what happens if a Knight tries to kill me. Dear God! Very simple, very straightforward. No death messages or anything like that. Very basic era. As I said, this wasn't even really intended to be done at all. So seeing it work in any form is rather nice. I mean, we got a Knight that's able to actually hit us. And a Fiend that's a freaking dinosaur. Which is really, really weird. I don't know why in God's name that's a dinosaur Fiend. But, yeah, very interesting to say the least. Just one really, really giant Fiend. So, yeah. Anyway, that really is that straightforward, very simple. Thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, I guess. I guess I shall see you all, well, next time.